Well, hello everyone. My name is Teresa Siderio and I am your Jersey Mama. And I just wanted to let you know that I am not a chef and I am not a nutritionist. I am just somebody who likes to cook. And today I decided that I was going to make homemade manicotti. We say manicotti, some people will know as manicotti, which is done in a crepe instead of, they do sell the shells, the manicotti shells in the supermarket, but this is done in a crepe, which is very thin, very light, and the taste is unbelievable. So I just want to thank everybody who's coming on. Hi Dee. Listen, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Show some love if you can hear me. Hi there. Sue, you can hear me good? Okay. So anyway, this is my mother-in-law's recipe, and we always made it at she always made it at Easter time. I gotta take my glasses off because I bought this new mascara and my eyelashes are so long they're touching my glasses. How do you like my new glasses? They make me look smarter. So anyway, if you're new to my video, please type in a 1. Tell me that you're new. If you want a friend request me. If you want to see all my other videos, I do have a Facebook page. Or I have a Facebook page, Cooking Live with Jersey Mama. I also am on YouTube, and I will post all that stuff later. So I am going to get started now. And I have to leave my glasses on because I have to read the directions. And I will include the directions in the post. Alrighty. So I have, this is my favorite, this is my Ninja, okay? Now, for those of you who might not be able to see what I'm doing, because of all the comments, just swipe to the right and you'll be able to see it. In here is fresh parsley. This is my Ninja. This is my go-to for everything. I don't use a chopper, I use a Ninja because it's quicker, and you get it nice. If I can find it. What the hell? Jesus. And the other time I don't. It goes on fine, right? I'm sorry. You would think. It's because I don't have the lid on right. This one. Okay, while I'm trying to get this on, there we go. That's all you need to do, and then you get it, and it comes out real nice. Okay, so in here, I have 3 pounds of ricotta. Okay, you could use any kind of ricotta that you want. If you want it part skim, if you want it whole, you can use whatever's on sale. You could even make it if you're that, if you feel that good about, knowing what you're doing. I'm going to dump, you need at least a half a cup to a cup of parsley. You're going to use 3 eggs. In here, I have a cup. Hold on, let me check. Parsley. Oh, I have a half a cup of Locatelli cheese, which is your macaroni cheese. Some of you know it is macaroni cheese, but if not, you use Locatelli cheese. And then I have shredded mozzarella, and I also have some shredded Parmesan Reggiano in here. The mozzarella is about a cup and a half. It's shredded real thin. And the Parmesan Reggiano, I only used about a quarter of a cup because we do have the Locatelli cheese, which is saltier. Pour that in there. You want to be careful on how much salt and pepper or how much salt you put in here, only because of the fact it is The Locatellis are a little saltier, so just be careful. I mean, you could taste it and see how you like it. Here we go. And all you're going to do is you're going to mix all this together. Now the mozzarella is going to help bind the ricotta, so this way it doesn't seep out of the crepe. This is one of my favorite recipes that she made. I never tasted anything like it. My side of the family never made it this way. I know my grandmother used to make it in the shell. She never, even though she made homemade pasta, but she never made it where it was in crepe form. Mix it up real good, put it to the side, okay? Now, I'm going to give you the crepe recipe. You have 3 eggs, 1 cup of, wait, let me tell you what I have in this bowl. I have 1½ cups of flour. I'm going to throw in 3 eggs. I'm throwing in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of oil. A cup of water. And a cup of milk. I'll be happy to answer any questions afterwards. It does take me time to go through all the questions. I was really excited that, hold on, you don't see me. I just go crazy. I hate when there's like something wet over here. So I did have the last video with my linguine and clam sauce. I've reached over 12.4 thousand views, which is so exciting. So I thank everyone for sharing. You can also share these videos to your Facebook page and like I said, like me on YouTube and subscribe. This way if you miss my live videos, you'll be able to go back and get my other recipes and get the videos on YouTube. This is going to come out like a light pancake batter. I am going to make this with just regular sauce or gravy. But can you imagine how this would take with an Alfredo sauce and lump crab meat in with the ricotta? And that's all you need. Okay. I am going, because it's just me and I'm a one-man show over here, I am going to switch this around. And hopefully you'll be able to see the stove. Okay. You're going to need to get a non-stick frying pan. And you are going to have to use some Pam or some type of spray on the bottom of it. Oh my God, I can't stand these. On the bottom of the pan. So this way it doesn't stick. Because it is like a thinner version of a pancake. You don't want it to stick. I previously made my sauce on another day. In fact, it was yesterday. In fact, it was even, to be more specific, it was last night. So I did make a big pot of sauce. But because it's only me today and I'm not cooking for everything, what I'm going to show you what to do is I'm going to show you how to fold the crepe up. And then you could stick it in the freezer on a cookie sheet. So this way, when it's frozen, then you could stick it in a plastic bag. This way, you can take out what's needed because this will make quite a bit. but you're not going to eat it. Unless you're cooking for your family, you're not going to need it that much. You're not going to need to make all of this. So, you know, you could cut it in half, and you could just, if you're just 2 people, just cut it in half, and then you're good, and you'll always have it in your freezer. Okay. Stir this up. I just want you to see the consistency. See? That's the consistency that you want. You're going to put it in the pan. This is going to be a big one. You don't need to make it this big. And then just get your pan and roll it around. So this way it covers the bottom of the pan. Now, when this cooks on top of the stove, you're going to see that it's all wet. You don't want it to really bubble. What will happen is the pancake or the crepe will look, you'll see the moisture start to dissipate where it looks just nice and flat. And then flip it over just to cook the other side. It doesn't take long. You only take a couple minutes, especially when the pot or your pan is nice and hot. Now, usually when I'm doing a lot of these, which I'm going to be doing afterwards, is I will then turn around and get out some more pans. So this way I can keep it going and start the production line to get it done. And then you're going to let it on a dish to cool. These don't take long to cook in the oven either, because you're cooking it at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Because it's already cooked, all you want to do is to have the gravy or the sauce, you know, bubble up around everything and get that flavor that's, you know, mixed in with all of that. Just so you know, guys, I am going to start doing, because it's, you know, weight loss season, I'm going to start doing another couple videos on keto, because that's the big thing out there now, is like your keto weight loss program. So for people that are on a keto diet or a low-carb friendly diet, I'm going to start, because, you know, it's close to the summertime. I got to get on the beach. And after what I saw of myself in Florida, I said I need to start again. Flip it over. So I will be doing, like I said, a keto-friendly diet for those of you who are interested. I'll let you know. There's also another product that's coming out, which I really, really am thrilled about, because it's going to help you melt your fat away. It's supposed to be like a big fat blaster. And what it also will do, what it's supposed to be known to doing is, for those of you who, you know, need to lose a lot of weight, it's supposed to actually tighten up your skin, so this way you don't have so much of the flab. Now, I'm not talking about for people that, you know, are going to weigh 400 pounds. You know, it's not going to suck it up like you've had surgery, but it will help tighten up your skin, which is phenomenal. So you all hear me? Everybody put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yes, keto, I can't wait. Oh, good. Nice. Great. Hi, JJ. How are you? Thank you, everyone. I'm glad to see some people are hopping on. Okay, so I just want to show you. If it rips, it doesn't matter, but this is the consistency of the crepe. Okay? what you need to do also is take the, here goes a little cooking tip when you're dealing with a spatula and you're trying to flip stuff. Put some of that stuff on there. Did you see that? Flipped it. It did get flipped. Okay. Now here I do have some sauce already over here. I have my pan. I've already sprayed the inside of the pan. You could use whatever you want, even if you want to rub a little bit of olive oil, just so, depending on what dish you're using, you know, you don't want it to stick. So I have a little bit of my sauce in here. I am going to put it on the side or on the bottom of the pan. I use for my sauce, I used plum tomatoes, San Marzano plum tomatoes, and you could get them in organically too. So for those of you who do use organic products, you can do it that way. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to start it. In fact, I'm going to put it on this plate because I want to start with this. Turn this off. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get the ricotta. I have a bigger spoon because I used mine covered the bottom of the pan. And what you're going to do is just spread it on the bottom. Now what I'm going to try to do is eat for those of you that are on the keto. I mean, I know some people say you can use almond flour. I've never used almond flour, but I'm anxious to try it. So basically, this is how it comes out, okay? It comes out with the ricotta inside. You're going to put it in your pan. Roll it up like a crepe. And stick it in your pan. Am I going to have enough room? I might just have enough room for one more. I'm going to have to put these together. That's a little too much because I have, this one's a smaller crepe. Wash my hands, because if you don't, somebody's going to say something. But remember, this is my kitchen. I'm the only one that's going to eat it, and I don't feed myself. Okay. I'm going to spoon the rest of my sauce on top of the Manicotti. You make sure you put enough on the bottom so this way it doesn't stick to the pan. And then you want to pour the rest on top of yours, on top of that. And then where's my basil? Some fresh basil. Put it on top of there. Can you see this? Wait till you see the finished product. I'm going to cover it with tin foil. Never use the glossy side down. Always use the dull side. And by magic, my magic oven, I already have one that's in there. I'm going to throw this in. I had to pre-cook it. So, oh, looks so good. Can't get it out. Ah! Hold on. It's just because of the pan. Get some of the sauce from the bottom. Put it on the top. Sprinkle with a little bit of Locatelli cheese. Get your fork. See? Look, sorry about the dirty dish. That's mine. And then you're going to cook it. And then you're going to taste it to see if it's poison. That's what I always said. Let me taste it first before you see if it's poison. Everything stays nice and together. You don't have to worry about your ricotta, seeping out because you have the mozzarella inside with the ricotta and it keeps it firm. Watch, I'm going to taste. I'm going to taste. Want to hear? This is so good because it's so light. You don't have that heavy feeling in your stomach when you make it with the shells from the supermarket. It's really nice and light, but you know what? Sometimes you can only eat 2 of them, depending on the size that you do it. But that's it, folks. That is how you make homemade manicotti. Very simple. I hope you tried it to enjoy and enjoy while you're doing it. Stick some Italian music on in the background. Start cooking. Throw it in the freezer in a cookie sheet. Okay, layer it all on the side on the cookie sheet. I put parchment paper on my cookie sheet. I throw it in the freezer for a couple of hours to see if it's frozen, and then you stick it in a plastic bag, but use a freezer bag, so this way you don't have to worry about it, freezer parchment, because this could stay good up until 6 months. So, with that being said, everyone, have a good day, and as Helen DeGeneres says, be kind to one another. So I am going to say that too. Have a good day. Be kind to one another. Ciao.